On Monday, the 6th of April, 7 days after occupying their factory in Basildon, Essex, the Visteon workers decided to give their former boss, Steve Gawne, a visit at his country manor to hand-deliver a letter demanding their rights.
The reason why we're here today is because the owner of this place, Mr. Steve Gawne, he was the managing director of Visteon, who over the last few years has asked us to remove our Ford's contracts of terms of employment. We refused. In whispers, we've heard that he was going to gradually move the work away from England into cheaper countries, Europe. He said that there would be a plan B to remove them, and we've now discovered that he has another company called Automotive Holdings that are running the Visteon production, and obviously we found where the man lives. That's where our pensions, our wages are, our life, all in this man's pocket, just profited from us. Got a letter at the moment we're going to put through Mr. Gawne's post box. His bodyguards have given us permission to do so, and that's what we're going to do. They've given us permission to walk on his property. Okay?
Rob, read it through the letter, and we'll come back and it won't never say. We'll put that through the letterbox ourselves, please.
Yeah, you carry on what you asked, but I have to ask you to, once you've finished that, to leave the premises.
Yeah, and then we'll go and stand on the end of the road there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, no problem.
Right.
We're not just here on our own, we're supported by the other two plants, which is Enfield and Belfast. We've all been just thrown on the heap by Mr. Steve Gawne. This is where Mr. Steve Gawne lives. You can see it's a nice luxury house. He's on loads of money, he's made more money out of us because this has been a thing that's been engineered by him for the last minimum 4 years. He's engineered to reach this point, and we're not going to allow this to happen. We will do whatever it takes to make sure that this man is brought to justice.
Thank you very much, Steve Gawne.
Yeah. Oh, do you know the bloke you're protecting? He's fraudulent, you know, he's a crook.
No, mate.
Yeah, £1 billion housing scheme.
Justice for Ford workers.
Steve Gawne isn't home, but the 3 bodyguards he's been assigned by KPMG, the company in charge of the administration of Visteon, asked the workers to leave the property. It turns out one of them is an ex-policeman from the notorious beat of South Africa.
Hello, mate, how you doing? I need an additional 2 people down here. Well, I've been on the phone to the flipping Americans.
We've obviously got a point of view that the whole scenario was constructed. We was told that the company was going bankrupt. Mr. Gawne, as an executive of the company or a director, his personal assets would have been liable to the administrators when they went into administration, and this basically explains why he resigned literally hours before they went into administration, so he can protect what he's got, which is quite a bit looking at the size of this property. And basically this has been built off the backs of the workers who've worked for Visteon and for Ford. This man has actively took a big slice of the cake for himself and left the rest of us on the scrapping.
The Visteon workers head back for the night shift outside the Basildon plant.